going on, guys? So today I will be going over some problems you might run into while owning a BMW E90, specifically 328i. But yeah, let's get right into the video. Beautiful day out, isn't it? I promise I'm not trying to be a typical douchebag wearing AirPods. I'm just wearing these for the audio so you guys can hear me better. So before you guys start roasting me in the comments, I'm doing you guys a favor. Alright, so before we get into all the different problems you might run into, I'm going to show you guys how to check if you guys have any problems right now. Maybe you don't even know about it, but I'll show you guys how to get into the menu and look at all that stuff. Alright guys, so this is for the people that do not have iDrive. You're gonna go right over here to this button that says BC. You're gonna go up on this and keep going up until it says check control right there, and then just press this BC button in. And obviously all mine are okay, so it says check okay. As you can see, all systems okay. For those of you that do have iDrive, you're gonna use this right here in the center console. You're gonna go to the main menu, scroll down to vehicle info, click on that, then go to vehicle status, and then you're gonna go all the way down this to the check control triangle, click on that. And if you do have stuff, it'll just give a list of all the things, all the codes, or if you have any faults in your car, but all mine are okay, so it's all good. If you do have something wrong with your car, there will be a triangle right over here on the top corner that'll pop up, and it usually says, and that won't go away until you fix it, so it stays there until you fix it, or a light will pop up, obviously. Alright, so one of the main problems you will run into for sure when owning a BMW E90, either if it's a N52 or a N54 engine, N55 engine too, is your valve cover gasket. These typically go out at around 100,000 miles, and they start cracking on the inside and they'll start leaking oil, which obviously isn't good. So you'll have to get one of those. I recommend when changing the valve cover gasket to get the whole set and the valve cover. Those usually run around from 100 something to $200, $300. All depends where you get them from. But yeah, that's one of the first things and main problems you're gonna run into. And since we're talking about the valve cover gasket, make sure you guys also change your oil filter housing gasket. That one tends to leak too. Mine was leaking really bad, so I made sure to change that one. That one's just held in by 3 screws. It's really simple. I can also make a video on changing a valve cover gasket if you guys want. Just let me know down in the comments. It took me quite a while since it was my first time. So the next thing I wanted to talk about is ignition coils. Those tend to go bad around 100,000 miles too. You'll know when they go bad. You might get some codes that pop up, but your engine will start making noises it shouldn't make. Your RPM will start going up and down, and it's not going to be steady anymore. A main factor of your RPMs going up and down is usually ignition coils. But it could also be, what I'm about to talk about next, is spark plugs. You also need to change those just like on any car. Spark plugs you should usually change around like 70, 60,000 miles. I changed mine at around 70,000 miles, but those also tie to ignition coils. So when you change your ignition coils, just change your spark plugs, do them all together, and to keep your car running smoothly. And also, of course, do your oil change on time. Use recommended oil for BMW. I don't remember what it was. I think it was 5W30 Castrol synthetic, but look it up. I can't remember off the top of my head. Make sure you use the European formula. Use the right kind, because that's very important for a long-lasting life for your engine. And obviously, when you change your oil, do your oil filter too. Now let's get into the interior of the car. I know for a fact all you BMW owners, or 90% of you guys, will have the passenger door handle, the arm you pull on to close the door. That'll be super sticky and melted and stuff. I don't know why BMW did that, but they make crappy material and you'll have to replace those eventually, or you probably already have that problem. Right when I bought my car, mine was super sticky and it was really bad, so that was like the first thing I replaced. It's horrible, so make sure you guys do that. I'm sure you guys can find those online, they sell them online. Another interior part that tends to go bad on the BMWs is around the steering wheel area. It starts to peel. It peels all around the buttons and stuff, and also around the trim by your window buttons. Those start to peel too. It's not that bad, you can live with it. It's cheap to replace. So this is the point of the video, just talk about the things that go bad and need maintenance and replaced. So yeah, that's about all I've experienced so far. I'm sure other stuff will pop up, but those are the main things I wanted to cover that you guys might run into these problems. If you guys have different opinions on what I said, or have had more problems you want to talk about, put them down in the comments, let me know. I'm also sorry about the drone in the background, if that, I don't know how loud it is in the audio. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I know I was supposed to have a surprise guest, like I said in my last video. I was supposed to have one in this video, but that didn't get to happen. It will happen in the next video though, I promise. Other than that, thank you so much for watching. Make sure you guys like and subscribe as always. Stay tuned for the next video. Follow me on my social media, it's gonna be down below. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.